Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode on the Unnamed Server. My name is Angry Canine, and we are over here in Spawn, still cleaning up, working on the mess. This area here is where that makeshift tree farm was. You might remember in the last episode I pointed it out, said I wanted to take it down and work with it. Well, I've cleaned all the area up, done a little bit of terraforming, and I've also torn down the building that Flub hit here. He had said that he wanted to rework the building and redo it. But now he has left the server, so I've taken it down and cleaned up the area. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to put a tree farm up here or not. I might just put some vegetation in the area, trees, maybe hit it with some bone meal or something, just make it look pretty. Not really sure. I think I'm probably going to build a couple of starter houses over here in this area and kind of have them work their way down, maybe around this hill and down into this area here near Lady M's house. One thing I do want to do, though, is I want to put a wall around this area here. I've always hated the way that this dirt just kind of goes straight up in a wall, this dirt wall. So what I'm going to do right now is work on a stone wall. Now, I worked on something in creative and gave myself kind of an idea of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to duplicate what I built in creative exactly here, but it's going to be pretty close. So I'm going to use mostly stone bricks and just kind of wall this off. And I'm going to have it start from where those stairs are. And I'm also going to extend it on around this end over here and just around Evo's building there. And just have it come along here. And just make it look a lot neater so that we don't have like this dirt wall right here. It's a very ugly dirt wall. I don't like it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to work on that. And when I come back, I want to head on over to where the skeleton dungeon is under the... There's some mobs down there. I'm going to have to look down there and see if I can find the hole where they're at. Fill it in. Anyway, I want to head on over to the skeleton dungeon that's under the Space Needle and take a look at what has been done there and see what we need to do to redo that. I want to make a multi-function skeleton farm. Have it set up so that you can either hit them with a sword to get XP or maybe with a looting sword to get extra drops from them. Or set it up as an automatic kill just to get the drops. Maybe an AFK thing. Not that it really needs to be like that, but I just want to see if I can do it. So, yeah, I'm going to work on this for a bit, and then we'll head on over there and take a look and see what we got going on over there in the skeleton dungeon. Okay, guys, as you can see, I've got the wall done over there. It goes all the way around to the other side over there behind those other shops where Fubi and Evo's shops are. And I'm going to put some of these redstone lamps in there. Not exactly sure where I'm going to do it, so I'm going to have to... figure that out. Now, I've been doing some terraforming up top here, and as you can see, I've leveled everything off. It turns out when Flub built the tree farm over here, he didn't fill in any holes. He just covered over everything, so I've taken everything, all this dirt up, all the trees and stuff that were up here I've cut down, dug all this dirt up about 1 or 2 layers down. I filled all the holes in. There was a lava hole under here that I filled in, and I tried to terraform it a little bit, so I'm going to have to hit this area with some bone meal and kind of smooth everything out and put some trees and stuff up here. I'm still thinking about going ahead and putting a couple of starter houses up there. I'm not really sure yet. Other than that, I put this little extension on the side of the community chest here so that we had a place to house all of the materials. Most of this stuff is from the teardown, everything that was torn down, all these stones and everything, all the stone stuff, cobblestone, stone slabs, stone brick slabs, all the other stuff. Got quite a bit of dirt over there, and I've got a little bit in a chest over there I'm going to bring back and put it in this chest here. And just all kinds of stuff, poppies, wood. Got all the iron from the iron farms over here. We have one iron farm over there still in operation, and I believe Mr. Calabajui is working on that right now. So he's doing some stuff with that. Other than that, really not a lot has changed since my last episode. Fubi worked on the slime farm over here, and... he replaced the redstone item elevator with a ladder, so all the little slimes come up here and they drown in the water. And we've got a collection chest right down here. We've got quite a few slimes here. It seems to work a lot slower now than it did before. I don't know if we did that intentionally or not, but that's alright because we had so many slime balls coming up there before, and we still got so many that we'll just never use them all. Other than that, that's pretty much all there is going on at Spawn right now. I know CPU's working on his shop there, and I think Jake has built the shop over there. Yeah, that one right there. And I believe Batosai has built that shop there. And I think he's working on some stuff out there in the amusement park area. And here come the zombies now. And once you hit one, they all start coming after you. There's a creeper. See if we can trick him into using the jump pad. Here, creeper, creeper, creeper. Creeper. Come on. Oh, you missed. Come on, creeper, you can do it. You're getting too close. Run. Trying to get him to run just over the edge. Come on, creeper. Bye-bye. Bouncy creeper. Time to run. Goodbye. Can always use the gunpowder. Somebody, I can't remember. Ooh. Can't remember right off the top of my head who did it. I don't remember if it was Wolfcraft. I think it was Wolfcraft that had built sort of a makeshift skeleton farm down here, and he called it a low-efficiency skeleton farm. And I still have a little bit of terraforming to do back here, some holes to fill in. But anyway, what we're looking for is right down here in this hole, I think. If I can find it. Let's see. Low efficiency skeleton spawner. Cobblestone everywhere. Another sign. Low efficiency skeleton spawner. Skeleton spawner. And, well, I'm not sure where it's at here. Maybe it's in here. There's the zombie spawner. We actually have a dual one. We've got that zombie spawner right there. And there is a skeleton spawner in this room here. But I haven't the foggiest idea how to get to it. Let's see here. That's a dead end. Dead end. And I'm starting to get that drag. It seems like anytime you get around mobs, I can hear them dying. I'm not sure where. Let's see here. Is it down here, maybe? No. Okay, so all that running around I did looking for it, and I completely missed this door here. Was right in here, and came out, didn't even see the door. So there's this door here that runs right down to here, and this is where the spawner is, or at least the collection point is. Plenty of stuff burning in the lava. Not a whole lot of chests there. And I'm thinking because of the way the lava blade was done there, we're going to have a lot of stuff burning in lava. Can't really do a full blade like that. Need to start the lava pretty far back so it's a very narrow blade like I did in the mob farm in my base. Some places not in spawner range. So yeah, I'd say it probably is a low efficiency spawner. So I need to figure out what's going on here. I want to take that lava out, try to get rid of these guys, and see if maybe I can clean this up a little bit and make a better farm. I want to do a multifunction thing where we have the ability to just have a lava blade or something like that to where they're automatically killed. Wow, that's a long way down. And also to have another setup where we can stand there and hit it with, in my case, this looting sword to collect a lot of bones and arrows. As part of the spawn rebuild, I'm going to make sure that the community chest is stocked really well with stuff that people might need when they first join. Bones, arrows, tools. We've got plenty of iron and things. I want to stock the food chest pretty well. So I'm going to start breeding cows, pigs, and we have a chicken cooker that the Neuro built before he left the server. He has also left the server as well. So I'm going to look at that there, see how much chicken is over there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to rebuild that. I'm definitely going to leave the one that's there, the one that he built. I'm going to leave it where it's at. I don't know if I'm going to build another one over here closer to spawn or not. Probably not, but it's a possibility. Look what all these flowers are all about here. Somebody had to place those. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to get to working on this thing here. My goal right now is to clean all this out and get some torches in there to stop the spawns and see what I can work with. Okay, we've got this area pretty well cleaned up. I filled in that big hole that was there, and I filled in a lot of the other area here. I tried to get all of the cobblestone that I could find. It was kind of placed everywhere. And the area where the original trap was has been filled in. Brought everything up here, and I've kind of smoothed everything out. I've decided I'm going to try to do this as a double spawner with both the zombie spawner and the skeleton spawner. And I'm also going to try to control them individually so that you can either have skeletons and zombies or one or the other. Not that zombies are really all that important, but they do give some pretty good armor. So I'll do it that way, strictly for the armor. The skeletons, of course, we want the arrows and the bones for bone meal. Mostly the arrows, and of course we get a lot of bows from them as well. So that'll all be nice to have. So what I got to do right now is determine exactly where I need to build the rooms for each of these spawners here. And I also need to determine an area where I can stand to have all the mobs flow to a collection point so that it is within range of both of these spawners. And from the way I'm looking at this right now, it looks like I can either do that right here or over there. I'm probably going to do it right here because the way out is right up that way. And then I can just build a corridor down to here and just come into this area. So I need to determine where I need to build the walls for each room. So to get the maximum efficiency, the spawning area for each spawner is an 8 by 8. And I need to determine exactly where I need to put the corners of the wall. So what I need to do is figure out from under this spawner here, figure out exactly where the X and Z values are the lowest in relation to this spawner. And I believe facing northwest will take me in that direction. And you can see X and Z are decreasing. So that tells me that this corner over here is the lowest point as far as coordinates go. And that also tells me which side of the spawner I need to have my walls 4 away from the spawner. So starting under here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. And then from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got to make sure that there's a space at 4. 1, 2, 3, yeah. One more block right there. And that should, let's see, did I do that? I did it in the wrong spot, didn't I? Ha ha ha. Okay, I got to go this way. So under the spawner here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll put it right there. That's where that wall goes, and I think I did this one wrong. Under the spawner here, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, right there, just like that. So let me get this block out of here, and this represents the area that we need to fill in or block in for the spawner. And on this side, it only needs to be 3, so the wall would be right there. And under this spawner here, 1, 2, 3, right there. So technically, I think that's just a little bit smaller than what it should be, but I think that'll be just fine. I'll just go ahead and block this in, and this is going to be where the spawner is actually, the spawn room is actually at. So let me see here. I think it's actually, did I do that right? You know, I don't think I did that right. I think this is actually supposed to be 9. I'm not sure. But the spawn area is 8 by 8 for each spawner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the 8 by 8 spawn area. So we should be good with that. So this is going to be the spawn room. And let me go ahead and build up some walls. And that is where we're going to build this, just like that. And we got to do the same thing for the zombie spawner over here. Again, northwest, I think, is the direction. So that would be in that direction, and that should take X and Z down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, put the wall there. 1, 2, 3, and we need to dig this back one more. That is where we'll do that right to one more, right to there. So that should represent our spawn room for this one. And I'll go ahead and take that up. And I actually have to dig this one down a little bit, so probably not going to take this up quite as high. Oh, gravel. I should have known. I can never dig anything without gravel showing up. Okay, so that's 4, and then we just have 3 here, and then 3 here, and we should be good. go ahead and use that gravel. That represents the wall. Go ahead and put some cobblestone in there. Just like that. Oh, that one went in the wrong place. Alright. So that represents our spawning area for this one as well. And you can see we've got them a little too close. I don't know. What I want to do now, I think I can probably build, let's see here. I'm thinking a collection point would be better right in this area here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work in Creator for a while and figure this out how I want to do this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this guy. It's definitely working out really well. All kinds of mobs coming down here. I've been quite distracted. I've been playing with these guys, whacking them with this looting 3 sword here. Seeing what kind of stuff I can collect. I've already got quite a bit of stuff here. So yeah, it's working out pretty well right now. I've got the spawning rooms completed and I've got all the water in place. And there are water streams that lead under here and come out right down there. And that's temporary right now with the cobblestone. I'm probably going to go ahead and have a mob elevator come up here. And I was thinking about maybe having the kill and collection point over this area here, over top of where we are right now, and having it accessible from the Space Needle. Well, I do have the steps that lead up to the Space Needle, so we can get down here from the Space Needle, and I've blocked off all of those caves all around here. This stone brick area right here, this whole floor is half slab, and this stone brick area here represents the area that we need to get the mobs into. We need to get the mobs out of this area under these stone half slabs so that these spawners will continue to spawn. So this just tells me where I need to go, so that how far away from the spawners I need to go to get these guys, keep these spawners working. So I'm probably going to take this back a little bit farther and then just have a mob elevator come up. I was talking about a dual mode system with a lava blade and everything like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take them up and have them drop probably, what is it, 22 blocks, 22 to 23 blocks, however far that is. Just have them drop that far to bring them down to one-hit kills, or pretty close to one-hit kills. And then we can just hit them with a sword when you want XP. If you don't want XP, then we can just hit a lava button. I can't talk. Just hit a button to bring out maybe some lava or maybe a crusher or something like that that will kill them real quick. Probably lava, that way it's an automatic thing. You can just stand here, AFK, and they'll just drop and just die. And I'll have all the drops going into hoppers and somewhere into a collection chest. I do have a storage area started back here. Now I'm not going to make this an automatic storage area like I have in my base. I'm not going to have item elevators and item sorting going on here. It's just going to be a bunch of chests here for all the different drops, bones, rotten flesh, arrows, bows, armor, that kind of stuff. And I'm going to have an enchanting area over here in case somebody does want to use this as an XP farm. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of XP. I've been hitting those guys with the sword. Got quite a bit of stuff. Didn't get a whole lot on that round, but you can see I've been over here for a while. I've been getting quite a bit of stuff over here. And we've started the second chest as well. Got a lot of bows. Plenty of bones and arrows. So yeah, it's going to work out pretty well, I think. It looks like we may have actually put together a full suit of chain armor. Here we go. Pants, boots. Got the whole thing right here. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll have all kinds of armor and everything. Arrows, bows, bones, everything we could ever need. So that's going to work out pretty well. So yeah. Okay, so it has been several hours since the last time I recorded, and I've gotten all of this done. I've got both the spawn rooms completely finished, got all the lighting in place. I have some lights along that wall there. I was going to do some along the back wall over here as well, just to make sure that the entire spawn area was lit up well enough. But it seems to do just fine as it is without having to add any more lights, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it like that with lights in the ceiling. Got all the water flow worked out. Now, I had to redo it a little bit. The way I had it working out, the water flow under here and the water flow from here both met up underneath the floor here, and they went straight over, up, and came down. But unfortunately, I could not do the drop trap like I wanted to. That was the original idea, was I'm going to take the mobs all the way up and then just drop them 22 or 23 blocks, however many blocks it was. But that unfortunately will not work because we are too close to the surface. So I went ahead and rerouted all the water. I have the zombies, or I'm sorry, the skeletons coming over here. And then they turn the corner on the original path, and then they come up and they drop down from over there. And then the zombie water flow takes the zombies over into a tunnel that way, around and up another mob elevator, and they meet up just on the other side of, or right beside the water flow. The zombies come out right there, the skeletons come out right there, and the zombies needed to be a little bit higher, needed to drop just a little bit higher than what the skeletons did. The zombies needed a 4-block drop. Skeletons really didn't matter, and that was because of the mob softener we used, which is Mumbo Jumbo's mob softener, just a quick little mob softener. Got the dispenser there with a lava bucket in it, and we hit the button over there, and it double pulses that dispenser to spit out the lava and draw it back really quick, and that sets the mobs on fire, and for the most part it works really well. Now some mobs will die in this thing, and it's pretty much unavoidable, so I'm going to go ahead and throw a torch in here and make sure it's well lit so we don't have anything spawning in there. And I'm going to put some signs up over here to explain what each function is, the button and the lever there. I'm probably going to change the blocks, or at least behind the button here, because it's hard to see the button. Can't really use a wooden button there. I don't think. I'll have to try that, but just make the button stand out. I might do the same thing behind the lever over there. The lever, of course, controls all of the lights. Originally, I was going to do this so that you could control each spawner individually. You could have the zombies lit up, or the skeletons lit up, or one or both. You can have one off, one on, both off, whatever. But unfortunately, that's not going to work out because of lighting corruption. If I can turn this spawner off, the lights off on this one, but the lights on this one will be bright enough that it will affect the efficiency over there. So I just went ahead and controlled all the lights from one lever in both spawners. I wanted to have a dual mode system where you can either AFK and have them build up and then kill them for XP, or they could automatically kill, but it just didn't work out with everything being where it's at, the location and proximity of stuff. It's not going to work out that way. I think this system's going to be just fine though. Got a chest down here, of course, where I've been collecting stuff, and you can see I've got quite a bit of stuff already. And you can see I've been playing with this for a while. You can see I have 51 XP. And all of these chests, I'm going to have to get some signs for them. Right now in 14W21B, there is a glitch in the game, at least I'm assuming it's a bug, where if you have item frames on the ends of chests like this, if you stand too close, you won't be able to open the chest through the item frame. You have to stand back. If I put item frames on these before they fix that, we stand back behind this dark oak line and these redstone lamps, we'll be able to open them. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and you can see we already have mobs spawning, zombies and skellies. So we're going to wait a little bit and let these guys build up, and then I'll come back and we'll hit the button and we'll check this thing out. Okay, so I've waited about 20 minutes, maybe 15, something like that, to let these guys build up, and we have quite a few of them built up over there. Looks like we have about 130, maybe 120, give or take. The E number up there in the corner is not always 100% accurate. As you can see, we have quite a few guys here with armor, and let me turn that down. I'm sure that's probably pretty loud. Let's turn these guys down, way down. Anyway, we have quite a few of these guys here with armor on, and so they're not all going to be one-hit kills. And also, I heard some skeletons taking damage, even though they're only falling 3 blocks. So some of those guys are going to die. So we're going to go ahead and hit the button here and watch them cook. Now that thing pulses really quick, and it dispenses the lava and then takes it back really quick, and these guys will burn. And I'm just waiting to see how many of them are going to die. 141 according to the entity count, and we lost about 20 of them, I guess, maybe give or take. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit as many of these with fist as we can, and since we have so many of them here with armor on, there's going to be a lot of them that aren't one-hit kills. I'm just going to go ahead and beat them with a bone here. Now, the hopper underneath can only take items so fast, so some things are going to kind of back up a little bit. We're going to end up with stuff in our inventory, but not as much as we would if we didn't have the hopper down there. And of course, the rest is going to go down into this chest right here, which is the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and take my looting sword and start beating these guys down and see how quickly we can clear that out. And even with the looting sword, the sword I have here, sharpness 5, some of these guys aren't going to be one-hit kills because of the armor. But that's no big deal. Not a problem. Looks like we had an ingot go down in there. Got a bunch of zombies left now. And arrows going in there. Zombie flesh. I've got another bow in my inventory. I have all kinds of this stuff built up. And you can see by my XP count that I've been playing with this for a little while here. And I don't know if maybe I just can't hit these guys fast enough, or maybe if they're pretty far back there. Okay, and we've got all this stuff going on. Oh, I got a carrot. Some more ingots. Another bow, bones, plenty of arrows. We're going to have all kinds of stuff here to build up. My plan is to combine all those bows like I was saying before. I was going to combine all the bows and make good bows out of them. Same with the armor. We'll put it all over in the community chest for anybody new. And I definitely got to get the signs on these things. Got a few miscellaneous items here that have come through. A couple of shovels, and of course the carrots, the potatoes, and those ingots. So that's really cool. That'll come in handy for something, I'm sure. We can repair all those shovels and things and put those in the community chest as well. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. I think this thing's going to work out really well. Definitely good for getting drops and XP. Don't really need it for XP, but you know, it might end up turning out to be more efficient than the Enderman farm with the way mob traps seem to get nerfed in each subsequent version of Minecraft. So who knows? Yeah, but thanks for watching this video, guys. I sure do appreciate it. Please be sure to leave a like if you liked it. Also, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to my channel. My name is Angry K9, and I will see you in the next episode.